Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
Was it freedom from Johnson City?
Well, a big shazam to you people. It's Monday, and I'm going to open with this idea. I don't think I'm being hyperbolic. I think what I'm going to talk about over the next few minutes might be the most important legal battle for Second Amendment rights that affect the entire country, at least of recent years. I'm going to walk you through it, send you in a direction where you can find out more, but this is huge, huge Second Amendment news. I think you might agree. Stay with me. We'll get to the memes here in just a minute, but holy smokes, the right to defend yourself is something that I take very, very seriously. Y'all know that. I train, I carry everywhere I go, and I think that's important to know that I'm coming at this through the lens of a person that carries everywhere, that takes it very seriously. It is an honorable thing to say, I am choosing to make a decision that if the crap hits the fan, I am going to be the one to step up, heaven forbid. And that's where Reed and Rachel step in. Some of y'all know them, VALOR RIDGE right here in Tennessee. These are personal friends of mine. Reed and Rachel run VALOR RIDGE. It is one of the premier handgun, firearm, rifle training facilities in the country. They have my full endorsement. This is not a commercial. These are my friends. These are people that I trust. I have grown, I'm going to say, very close to them in recent years, as well as Jared. We've got a really good team together, and these are people that I trust. I have slept on the property. I've eaten their food. I have hung out. I've laughed. I've talked, and we have celebrated everything that it means to be an American. I trust them. A few weeks ago, Reed and Rachel came into town, and we sat down with Jared and had a cigar, and we're just talking and sharing. And Reed and Rachel began to share with us a journey that they were going through. And this is what I want to talk about right now. Holy smokes, they are in the process of attempting to get a handgun carry permit, a concealed carry permit in all 50 states. And that is huge, huge asterisk. And this is important. Underline, all of this is garbage. All gun laws are an infringement, but they are going through this to prove a point, to push boundaries, and for a plethora of other reasons. And it's a big thumbs up from me. So I sat down and I heard their story and what they've been dealing with over the last few months. Now, Tennessee is amazing. Our enhanced carry permit is, I can carry in a lot of states. I think 41, don't hold me to that number. I think it's somewhere in there. It's a lot. I can carry just about everywhere. However, there are some states where we can't carry, other states where it's very difficult to get permission from daddy government. And then there's a few states where there is no pathway to be able to get a concealed carry license. And I held that under wraps. They asked me, it was not public at that time. However, Jared released a few days ago on his channel a video where he sat down with Reed and walked through the entire thing. It's a longer video, but it's really, really good. Now, some people hear this and they're like, I don't care. I can carry at my house. And I think that's the wrong attitude and that's the wrong lens to look at this. I was hanging out with some folks the other day and I said these words, well, Virginia has these laws that they're trying to get signed where they're going to take away people's rights. And I heard a guy that loves America, a guy who is a conservative, a guy who is a good dude, a friend, said, well, I've got a pistol, I have an AR, that's all I need, so they can do whatever they want. And that is really, really dangerous. I own what I need for my life, and that's good enough for me. Somebody needs to step into the breach once again, and that's what Reed and Rachel are doing. And they announced, holy smokes, I got chills. They announced there's a brand spanking new lawsuit that has been filed. They are suing the state of Illinois. Now, they've been working through the process through a lot of different states. He has a couple states he's already gotten the paperwork through, got everything handled. He's been doing training in some states. And it's wild because Reed and Rachel, they have qualifications to teach. I think, don't hold me to this, I think Reed can teach in all 50 states. He goes through in the video with Jared, yet he can't carry in those states. He can legally be a trainer there, a firearms trainer, but cannot carry there. They've gotten a few states where they've got it handled. There's other states they've had to drive across the country multiple times to go get fingerprints and all of that. We're talking about both of them. Reed and Rachel are both veterans. They're both firearms trainers. They're both licensed. They got all the credentials, yet they can't carry. So they have made a decision to push back. Here is the first page of the lawsuit. In the United States District Court for the Southern District of Illinois, Rachel Hendricks, Reed Hendricks, Gun Owners of America and Gun Owners Foundation. This is huge, y'all. I cannot emphasize this enough. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to persuade you with anything. I am not asking you. I am telling you this is big, big news. There are a lot of organizations that grift. There are a lot of organizations that are for our gun rights that are a complete scam. We've talked about that at length over the years. The GOA is not one of them. It's not a sales pitch. I am telling you, they have a full thumbs up from me. I know the leadership there. I know a lot of the staff there. I have sat with them on podcasts. I've also sat with them at midnight, hanging around campfires, having conversations with the staff, the leadership, their lawyers, all of them. And I'm telling you, they are very, very serious. And they have joined arm in arm with Reed and Rachel in suing the state of Illinois. Reed is from Illinois, and this is personal to him. This is a huge lawsuit, and this is the first of what I hope is a multi-year journey that affects all Americans. It's not just for them to get their carry permits. With the right attitude, you can carry everywhere. However, this affects so many people. And as I was reading the document, they mentioned that almost immediately, the vast majority of Americans are affected by this lawsuit. And hopefully, this is me talking, not these folks. I hope this is a long multi-year journey, and I hope they get all over the place. There are states, Hawaii is an example, there is no pathway for you to be able to carry in Hawaii because of the spirit of aloha. I want to end by saying this. If you want more, and I really encourage you, I'll link down below to Jared's video. Let me see if I can find it. And Jared did what I'm going to say is a really solid, I've watched it twice now. They turned the Second Amendment into pay to play. It's a 45-minute video. And I'm going to say it's a first step. It's an overview of the VALOR Ridge and the Reed and Rachel journey that they're on. And he even says in the video, like I had better things to do, like they had to stop what they're doing and go do this. Like this is silliness. All gun laws are infringement. I'll link to that video. Go check it out. Jared crushed it as always. And I think this is just huge, huge news. I am really pleased to be able to talk about this and be able to share this with y'all. Full support from me. Big thumbs up. If you want to train, this is not a commercial. This is just me talking. VALOR Ridge, and you can find them, I'll link to them down below also, is premier place to train. I've done multiple classes there. I've done long distance, short distance, pistol, and the classroom is phenomenal as well. The ethos of VALOR Ridge is spectacular. It's something that I can look you in the eye and say, I believe in it. But also, a lot of y'all are within driving distance, and it's a phenomenal place. So big thumbs up from me for VALOR Ridge as well as the GOA. Good job. I mean, that's a really good job, them stepping up to this, because a lot of folks are not willing. I'm not going to share anything, but I will say this. There's a lot of organizations that are grifters and scams. The GOA is not one of them. What do you think about that? Let me know right down below. Are you as excited about this? Do you see the potential that I do for all of us in America to be able to fight back on these unconstitutional laws? And speaking of carrying everywhere, Hidden Hybrid Holsters helps you do just that. You are going to be concealed, and that's super important. Yeah, don't let folks know what you got. Lay low, and they help you do that. It's Hidden Hybrid Holsters, but you don't want to be miserable either, and they're going to help you be comfortable all day. It's Hidden Hybrid Holsters. I'm going to say they get a thumbs up from me also. Let them know when you get there that I sent you. HiddenHybridHolsters.com. Tell those people up in Ohio that I said, what's up? You people, what's up to y'all? Thank you for every thumbs up. Leave me a comment. It's a big, big help. Hey, this is huge news. Today is my dad's 80th birthday. Can we give him a shout out down in the comment section? On this channel for years, I've called him Smokey Bear. There he is with the pup. That's Brody. Happy birthday, Dad. 80 years. How awesome is that? So let's all shout out to Pops on this 80th birthday. Hey, Dad. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, let's do the memes next. I'm in big trouble if people find out I don't really have Tourette's. Beep. Next. David Harris Jr. says 3 Georgia state reps have now been charged with relief money fraud. This is my shocked face. Next. Democrats are suddenly worried that Iranian terror sleeper cells will now attack the USA from within. The same Democrats who let them all in. The same Democrats who want you to be unarmed.
Yep.
All right, next. If you're not a conspiracy theorist by now, you're basically retarded. What are you, retarded? Yeah. Next. The government has raided more raw milk farms than facilities carrying out fraud. Until next time, friends. Thanks, Skeletor. Next. You ever get an invite somewhere? You get an invite you don't want to go to? Here you go. Kyle says, I can't. Too busy. No one believes you. Tired allows for future invitations. Hey, do you want to come over and hang out? I can't. Not since the accident. It's mysterious. It's fresh. Prevents future invitations. Do with that what you will. Next. This is gold. It's cold.
That's gold, Jerry. Gold.
All right, next. Help wanted. Human bait needed. Volunteer positions for Bigfoot research project this fall in Texas. Safety not guaranteed. Must have strong work ethic and some camping skills. Reward. Fame. Visit humanbait.com to apply. I ain't visiting that website. I feel like that's a scam. Next. Cornelia says, Costco very crowded today. People know about the Raptor and are preparing. Raptor on March 22nd. Spread the word. Some dude said, the Raptors are coming. Prepare accordingly. People are dumb. Next, meet Mark Middleton. He served as the Clinton special assistant. He was the one who signed Jeffrey Epstein into the White House at least 17 times in the 90s. In 22, shortly after Ghislaine Maxwell's conviction, he was found dead 30 miles from his home in Arkansas, hanging from a tree with a shotgun blast to his chest. It was ruled a suicide. Mark Middleton ruled a suicide. All right, next. Gas prices aren't that high. They're not that high. Oh, the gas prices. How high are they? Willie Nelson, Snoop Dogg, Hunter Biden, the smartest man that I know, and Tiger Blood himself, Charlie Sheen. Next. Welcome to Little Pig's Genuine Pit Barbecue Sandwiches. Ramadan special. Pulled pork sandwiches, $2.99. Muslims eat free.
Yes! Yes!
All right, next, the knife I used to put jelly on my toast hanging out over the edge of the sink in case I want to make another one. Hello, I'm here if you need me. Funny. Next, tips to save on gas. Check your tires, reduce your speed, avoid lots of starts and stops, get rid of extra weight, and don't go to war just because you know who tells you to. Next, Dr. Helen says, neither side eats bacon. This is not my war.
Bacon.
All right, next, when the cheese on the Big Mac, it don't melt. All right, next, Body, we in pain today. Me, but I didn't do anything, Body. I said, we in pain today. We gonna hurt. You're over 40. It's gonna be hurtful. Next. Guy accidentally shoots himself in the face after bullet ricochets off an armadillo. This dude says that's a carmadillo. Also, lots of circles today. Good job, whoever's doing all the circling. Great job helping me read what's actually just right there on the screen. Next, Florida just passed a law to stop weather modification in geoengineering flights and protect natural weather patterns. What an odd thing to make a law about. What a very odd thing. Thank you, Governor DeSantis. Next, martyrs in heaven watching the devil lose a fiddle contest to some hillbilly from Georgia. Whoa! We'll talk about that another day. I don't think the devil lost that competition. I don't. We can talk about that and get into some doctrine later. Other comment of the day, headed into the home stretch. Next, Ronald sent an email and says, hey, Johnny B, can you give a shout out to my son? My son, Ben, is turning 35 on March 15, yesterday. And we watch your videos and laugh every day and are both big fan. He is a freedom-loving patriot, and we exercise our Second Amendment rights, together as often as we can. If you can give a happy birthday with the American Shotgun Guy, it would be awesome. Thanks. Ron, from the free state of Kansas. Hey, Ron, thank you. Ben, happy birthday. Get some. The penultimate here on Monday. I'll see y'all tomorrow on Tuesday. Not a winner today, Michael Henry. You are the penultimate. Deservedly so. Not bad. Next, how caffeine and nicotine look at me as soon as I wake up. Whew.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The winner here on a Monday Fun Day. Gas is crazy out there. Next, it's time to break out the fuel crisis clothing.
Spicy freedom from Johnson City. Spicy freedom from Johnson City. Spicy freedom from Johnson.
This gun fits my hand better than this one does.
Diabetes.